Alrighty guys, here's this week's list preview for us. We've got TAIN, tent, which all mean to hold, alright? So we've got the first one here that is abstain. It is to hold back from an activity by choice or to hold back from voting. That is what I always hear it for in most, is voting. It's like when you choose not to vote. So it's almost like a pass when you're voting, so that you don't have to give an answer, okay? So you don't do it. You could also abstain from, let's say, eating dairy, if you had like a lactose intolerance or something like that. So it just means that you hold back from doing something. Contain, this obviously is pretty easy. It holds something within. So I always think of, like, you could think container would be the thing, right? So it has stuff in it. Stuff in it. That's pretty technical terms right there, right? All right, here we go. We also have detain. Detain is the next one. Detain means that you hold somebody back or you delay them from going somewhere. So this hold back, excuse me, delay, keep from proceeding. So detain means like you could be detained in, I think about this like at an airport. So if they have to check you out, like because you set off the metal detector or something, they will keep you for a second. Okay. Like kind of check you out. Then you have detention. These kind of go together because you would detain somebody in detention. Okay, so detention is actually the noun. It's the period of time in which you are held back. Okay. Then we've got extend. Extend is to hold out, to unbend, stretch, spread out, or to offer. I always think about you and extend an olive branch. That's a saying. An olive branch is a symbol of peace. And like if you extend an olive branch to somebody, then it means like you're saying like, okay, cool, truce, we're not going to fight anymore. So that's one saying. But really just extend would be anything that you would push, make, you would like extend your arm out or extend maybe an antenna on something. You could pull an antenna up, but just to stretch or spread out. Patent is the legal, oh my goodness, the legal ownership of an invention. So this is like when you see somebody who has like this symbol there for copyright, or if you have like a trademark and you know that means that person owns the rights to something. The next one then is a retainer. Retainer, a lot of times I think about this in your mouth, right? Because you've got the thing inside your teeth. Oh, wow, that's a pretty funny mouth, isn't it? I like it. It's better than my ears last week. But you got your retainer. It holds something in, a device that holds something in. We think about this. That's because your teeth are held in place by a retainer. There's also, you could think about it like a retaining wall. They have those a lot of times like near large bodies of water, because like those walls are built to try to hold, in case there's a flood or something, to hold the water in. The next one here is tenant. A tenant is the holder of the land rights. Okay, so both patent and tenant mean that they like hold like ownership of things. Okay, the tenant here is the holder of the land rights or the right to live. Okay, so a lot of times like you call somebody who lives in an apartment the tenant is who lives there. Okay, oops, tenant, I forgot the word lives there. It's the occupant. Okay, down here we got a tendon. Tendon is something that holds the muscle to the bone. Like everybody, you can feel down to your Achilles tendon. I have no idea how to spell that, you guys. Achilles tendon. That's like the most obvious one. It's that stretchy thing on the back of your, right behind your foot. And it basically is just, like it says, it's like a stretchy piece that holds that muscle to the bone. And then the last one there is tentative, holding back on a final decision, uncertain, hesitant, not fully agreed upon. A lot of times you will set a tentative date. So you might say like, let's go ahead and schedule that conference for 2 weeks from now, and we'll make that a tentative date so that we'll double check again later, but let's just hold that place, and we think we might meet that day. So it's not like a for sure, but like a hold the date. Okay. So there's our preview for today, guys. Make sure that you've gone through these, do some studying this week, and do great on your quiz next Wednesday, okay? Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.